everyone, it's Mary Beth from MBGray Designs. Welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to do, I know recently I did some vases, but we're going to do more vases, but these are small. Like this is my hand and they have some cool textures in them. I don't know if you can see through the mold, but here's one of them. And then we've got this one. This one looks really neat. And then we've got this one, and I think they're really cute. And I got God knows what on them, mica powder or something. And, you know, I was thinking of maybe doing this too because it doesn't really go with vases, but it's a jar, but it's a lighthouse. And I don't know, I just think it's cute. So we may or may not do this one. But anyway, if not today, then we'll do it another day. Okay. So I had told you in a previous video, if you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Mary Beth, and you may not have known this from a previous video, but I have a new Dianka Pours order that just came in, and I said that I would share with you what I got. If you're not interested, just, you know, fast forward through this part. I'll try to make it real quick. I also had mentioned I would share my card with you. So she gives you a card, you know, like a thank you card. And then on the back, the first 1, 2, 3.5 up to there is all her mica powders. And as you can see, everything I put little checks in, I have now. So I've got a lot of them. I still am missing, I think I counted, I think there's 32 maybe that I don't have out of like 100 and some. It's an addiction, I'm telling you, but I just think her mica powders are so pretty. But anyway, let me show you what I got. Now, a couple of these, some of them are replacements because I've already had the color, but I'll let you know which ones those are. So we got Allspice, and that's what that looks like. And we're going to use her powders today in our vases. Venom, these are both new to me. Deep Chestnut, very pretty. That's going to be pretty maybe even in the fall. Thundercloud is a replacement. I've already had that one. Wild Ivy, new to me. Pretty green. This is a replacement, this light green. This is the third time I've gotten this. I still have some. I just like that one a lot. This one is also a replacement, Galactic Drift. I think I accidentally ordered this one because I just got that one not too long ago, but that's okay. We'll use it. Tree of Life. That's a beautiful kind of, it almost looks more like a bluey green maybe. I don't know. This one is called Portal. That one's pretty. It's a purpley color. Mystic Fae. This one looks more like, I don't know if it's a green or a charcoal. Let's open this one real quick. Oh, look at that. That's going to be pretty. Nice deep color with shimmer. Okay, that's Mystic Fae. This is a, and I think I got 2 Prima Ballerinas because I really like the Prima Ballerina and I was completely out. So those are a replacement. This is also a replacement that I really love. It's called Rosy Cheeks. Love that color. Touch of Velvet is new to me. I'm excited for that color. Just a few more here. Pillow Talk, new to me. Aquarius, new to me as well. That's a pretty purple. This is called Enchantress. Pretty. And the last one is a replacement, Alchemy. That's a pretty color too. I like that color. So I did get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them are replacements. And then these are new ones to me. So today with our vases, I definitely want to use some of the new mica powders so we can test them out and see what they look like. So give me a moment to kind of figure out what we're going to do. And I'll get my resin starting to mix up. I am going to use Let's Resin today. We're going to be doing a Bond Crafter video very soon. But today I'm using the Let's Resin 1-to-1. So I'll get that going and then we'll come back and I'll tell you what colors we're going to be doing. Okay, I've picked out, we're doing 3 vases for now. I don't know about the lighthouse. And I picked out 2 colors for each vase. So for one of the vases, we're going to be doing Tree of Life and Aquarius. I think that's going to look really good together. The other vase, we're going to be doing Touch of Velvet and Enchantress. Beautiful. And then the third vase, we're going to be doing Venom and Portal. So let's get these colors mixed up. We will start with Aquarius. And I'm doing 6 ounces for each vase. So 3 ounces of each color, if that makes sense. So 18 total ounces. Okay. So there's that one. Sorry for the mixer. I'm going to knock something over. I just know it. So let me move a couple things around so we don't knock things over. Okay. And then I got to make sure I don't get these mixed up. This one is the Tree of Life. Very pretty. Okay. So there's those two. This is going to be for one vase. Keep that separate. And then this one is the Enchantress. That's what it looks like in powder form. Okay. And then this is the Touch of Velvet. Very pretty. Okay. 2 more. Let me set these aside. Again, I don't want to get them all confused. I want to make sure I keep them straight in my head. This one is called Portal. That's really pretty. Oopsie, I just hit my glove there. And then finally, this one is called Venom. Look at that. That is so sparkly and pretty and deep. Just a beautiful color. Okay. All right, and then all I'm going to do is take some, I've got some alcohol in this chef sauce bottle. And I'm just going to put enough in there so that I can dissolve the mica powder. And that's it. I'm going to do that to all 6 cups. So I'll stir it around a little bit. This one I got some powder on the side, but that's okay. That's the, what is, oh, see, I already forgot. I'm not going to be able to remember all of them. But anyways, that's pretty. I know it goes with this one. So, excuse me. So I'm going to keep these together. This is a really pretty purpley color. All right, so I'll finish doing that. I'm so sorry. And I will get my resin poured in the cups, get it through the bubble remover, and then we'll be back to pour. Okay, we are ready to pour. So these first 2 colors, I do remember these, Enchantress and Touch of Velvet. I can't promise I'll remember the other ones. Let's see. I think I'm going to do this one with these first 2 colors. So let me see how warm. It's been close to 30 minutes. I hope they're thick enough because I'm not going to put glue in them. Let me see about these. I kind of want to wait a little bit longer. No, we'll go ahead. We'll go ahead. Let's hope for the best. Okay, I'm just spraying some 99.9% isopropyl alcohol in my mold. And we will start with the Touch of Velvet. And I'm just going to pour down the center on it. And I'm going to go back and forth between the 2 colors. Oh, that's beautiful. Wow. Very rich color. And I don't know if we're just going to get layers, which I'm okay with. I'm just goofing around. We're going to see. Probably going to get layers. That's what I'm thinking. Let me kind of just squish around a little bit in here for bubbles. It is a textured mold. Maybe tap. What was the last? Oh, okay. Touch of velvet is next. Okay. I wonder if 6 ounces, if I was pretty close. I don't know. It's going to be less than that. And actually, I probably have about 6.5 for each vase made up. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to get like layer, layer, layer. We'll see what it looks like. Who knows? I'm going to go around this edge with my dotting tool because bubbles will like to get trapped up in there and create, you know, like a hole. We don't want that. I'm going to try to avoid it if we can. Okay, hopefully we did okay there. Going to clean this off a little bit. All right, let me move these colors out of the way. I am going to move this, but I am going to dome it up a little bit here. So I'm just going to put a little bit more in until we're domed. And we are domed. Perfect. And what do I have left? So I've got 1 ounce and yeah, I got 2 ounces left. So that only took 4 ounces. Oh, I have a feeling we're going to have quite a bit of resin left. That's okay. We'll pour it into something. Okay. So now this one, I think that's Tree of Life, which goes with Aquarius. So I think this is Portal right here. And Venom, or am I wrong? Is this Venom? Maybe that's Venom. This, I don't know. I got them confused. I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm going to squirt with alcohol. And this time, instead of pouring just down the middle and doing like a layer, I think I am going to kind of go back and forth like this. Or try to anyway. Ooh, pretty. Oh, nice. I think these two colors are going to look gorgeous together. Very, very pretty. I'll pour a little bit more and then we'll squeeze around the bottom. I'm hoping you can see good. I got to get a new paper towel here. Okay. All right, I'm going to pick it up, Do the same thing on this vase. All right, we'll continue on. So I hope everyone's doing good. I am filming this on Friday, June 12th, and this will probably go out maybe Thursday next week, something like that, sometime next week. So for you, you're already in next week. It's confusing, but I have to film in advance. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to put a video out every day. It would be impossible for me. But I'm very happy it's Friday. It was a long work week, that's for sure. Wow, that's so pretty. And hopefully I'll do quite a bit of filming this weekend. Get some projects together. Okay, that one looks cool, huh? Oh gosh, what do I have left? I have a total of, let's see, 1.5. I have like 3 to 3.5 ounces left. Oh goodness, plus the 2 ounces of the other one. So I think we're up to like 5.5 ounces. Oh, don't spill. Okay. All right, last one. We got these beautiful colors. Okay, make sure my alcohol is around that rim. All right, here we go. I like this color. It has more of a blue tint to it. That's why I don't know. Oh, gosh, I got confused. Wow, that's pretty. Okay. All right, I'm going to squeeze this one as well. Around the edge down here. Okay. Do a little tapping. Okay. Watch, I won't have enough on this one. Wouldn't that be funny? This one seems a little bit bigger than the other ones. I hope I have enough. Come on. We're getting so close. Yeah, we're going to be just fine. Okay, so for this one, I would probably plan 5 ounces, 5 to 6 ounces. Because I don't have very much of either left. So it was a good guess on one of them, I guess. All right, that one looks good. Okay, so I'm going to move that aside. And 3.5. I think what I'm going to do, let me see. I am going to do one of these little bowls. Give me a second to, I think this one has some alcohol ink stained on it. But I'm hoping I have enough to do this little bowl. I should. We're going to just do all the colors in here and see what happens. I love doing that. Makes it fun. Okay. All right, let's start with, and I'm just going to pour down the middle like so. Mixing the colors up. Ooh, cool. We're going to pick this one up also. Just go around the bottom here. Okay, let's see if we can get, well, I'm going to do actually this color next. There's not much in here. Going to have to scrape actually. So let me get my scraper. There we go. Perfect. Oh my gosh, I almost knocked one of the faces over. That would not be good. Okay, let's just go ahead and do this one next, and might as well, since I got the scraper out. So hopefully you guys, well, I guess when you're seeing this, hopefully you have upcoming weekend plans because you're like a week ahead of my real time right now. Hopefully you've been working on some fun projects yourself. Okay, got that one scraped out. Nice. All right, let's do this one next. Well, I guess I'm going to have to scrape that one too. I guess that's kind of where we're at. I don't know if I'm going to have enough. This may be a little bit of a drip mold, a small drip mold. I don't know. We'll see. Actually, yeah, I think I will have enough. Because I'm looking at a couple of the other cups, and I think we will. So that's good. Okay, there's that one. Let's do this one next. That touch of velvet is really pretty. Oh, yeah, we're going to have plenty. I have no idea what this is going to turn out like. It might not be the prettiest. I don't know. There's 4 of the colors I think are totally fine together, but putting the touch of velvet and the, what was it called? Oh gosh, I don't remember now. The one that was with touch of velvet in the vase. I don't know how well that'll go. Enchantress. That's what it was called. Oh, there we go. Yes. We are definitely domed now. Okay. have such a mess going on. All right, so I still have like 1.5 ounces of that one and some drippings of this one. So I'll just figure something out off camera, but we'll let these cure up and then we'll be back for demold. Okay, we are ready to demold. So after I poured the bowl, these are still a little warm. It is the next day, but I had to turn the heat mat on this morning, whatever. Was able to fill this cute little keychain. And I had two colors left that I don't know what colors, but they look really pretty together. And then this one I think is just the green is what I had left, this greenish color. Ooh, this is really soft. I don't want to break a wing. Okay, careful. There we go. This Into Resin Butterfly always turns out so pretty. There you go. So there's our extras. Well, actually, nope, I take it back. This is an extra also. Let me get that piece of resin in the trash that's just hanging out on top. This is going to be interesting. I love mixing, like when I have the leftover colors, putting it all in a bowl. And most of the time it turns out. But this one, I'm not sure about the colors. We had warm and cold colors. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what's going to happen. This could just be brown. I'm not real sure. So we're going to see. We're going to see what it looks like. But I think it's fun to experiment with the colors. And, ooh, it's interesting. Okay, hold on. We'll show you closer. Okay, so there's the inside. It's actually pretty. I like that. Let's look at the sides. I can see the different colors. I don't know. I think it's kind of pretty. It's dark and moody. What do you think? Very dark and moody. I don't know. I like it. Okay. Yeah, that turned out cute. All right. Now onto our vases. Sorry about my bandage. I have this cut. I cut myself. And if I work with alcohol all the time, and boy, does that sting. So that's why I have this Band-Aid on, but it makes it harder to get things done. This mold is extremely stiff. Are they all like that? And makes it very difficult to get out. Let me see if I can maybe I can get this one first. Oh my gosh. These might be difficult. Here I go with alcohol. See what I mean? I don't want to get it in my cut. You can spray water. I just don't have any handy, like soapy water handy. I should probably get some handy. Anyway, you can spray that in there and try to break that seal. And now it's all wet and hard to do. Oh, here we go. I think I might be getting it. Yeah, I think we're getting it. We're getting it. That helped a lot. Okay, there we go. There we go. I'll probably have to do that on the other ones. And then try putting the mold back. Sometimes that's just as difficult, you know. But you always want to put your mold back as soon as possible because you don't want it to lose its shape. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to do that right now. And it's, boy, these are just way tougher than I thought. Okay. Oh, that is pretty. What do you think of the two colors together? I like them. Purple and greenish, dark, moody, just really moody colors. There's some alcohol drips. That's what that is on there. I don't think those are bubbles. I don't know. There might be some bubbles, but I can't really tell. Oh, there is one right there. Very small. No big deal. Ooh, very pretty. Okay. I like that. All right. Let's see about this one. One of my sweet subscribers, and I'm sorry, I don't remember your name, but just told me about, I can't remember what video it was where the mold was really hard. And she said it was because it was made for concrete. And that makes sense that you need a stiffer mold for concrete than you do for resin. And so I think that's why sometimes some of my, you know, because I just get them off of Amazon a lot of times or whatever. And maybe they're more for concrete pours, like making a concrete jar or vase or whatever. And so therefore, they're much, much stiffer because the concrete requires that. So that makes sense. So thank you. I think you know who you are. I'm sorry I couldn't remember your name off the top of my head. But I really appreciate you letting me know. Okay, this was, boy, that's pretty. This was, oh gosh, now I can't remember. Hold on, I got it right here. The Touch of Velvet and the Enchantress. Look at that. Those two colors look beautiful together. What do you think? That is very nice. Super pretty. Okay, I'm still working on getting the mold back. Uno momento. Here we go. There we go. All right, now to this one that I think is going to be, these are still soft. My Band-Aid, I got to put new Band-Aids on. They're getting all wet with alcohol. Oh, I mean, this one, yeah, we definitely need to get the alcohol down in there. Okay. And then you can kind of, oh, see, you rub it around. Oh, look at that. It's breaking that seal right up. That's going to help a lot. Perfect. There we go. Much easier. Much, much easier. So it's your friend for getting your molds out. All right. Ooh, that is pretty. I hope you can see the difference in the colors. Again, there's some alcohol on here. But there's that. I think this one, see these two different purples. This one has more of a bluish tone to it. I really like it. And I want to say, hold on. I want to say, I'm so sorry. I should have really done a better job. Is that Portal and this is Aquarius? I'm pretty sure this one is the Aquarius and this one is the Portal. But I could be wrong. I'm so sorry. Anyway, that looks really pretty together. Very subtle, but you can see that, at least in person, I can totally see the difference in the colors. What I wanted to look at was this is the one I think this is the one that we kind of layered. And you know what? That turned out, I think, almost the best. Remember how I just went droop, droop, droop and layered each one? I didn't really go back and forth. I like how that blended like that. Yeah, so here are the three cute little vases, aren't they? Okay, well, I've got some finishing work to do. So, oopsie. So let me do that, and then we'll be back for the final reveal. Okay, we are back for the final reveal. So here is our butterfly. I just used some gold rhinestones on it. I think it turned out so pretty. That color is gorgeous. And then remember our keychain. I finally got my jump rings. So here's that keychain. I didn't decorate like I've been doing on the outside. I just kind of left it. I thought it looked good. But, you know, you could. And I don't know, maybe I will because it would go with, I put this little charm that says dream on here. And then I've got a purple tassel. And then, of course, a purple pom-pom to go with like the purpley on the inside. So, yeah. So this looks cute. Cute little keychain, bag charm, whatever you want it to be. And then our bowl, so for these are our extras, by the way, and our bowl was an extra. Remember, all 6 colors, which I think looks really good, and it looks great with the gold metallic marker that I did on top, paint marker, and that's what I did with that. Okay, and then for our 3 vases, so the first vase, and I'm just going to take that out for now. I put gold rhinestones on the top and then just some gold rhinestones right here. I did sand everything really well. I don't have my Resin Restore in yet, but I should any day. So I'll go back and make sure and do that. And then I just put this cute little, I thought that flower looked good with those colors. See? So I put that in there. And then these are kind of twins in a way. So this one, I put some diamond rhinestones around the top and then in each one of these little spots all the way around. And I just used lavender, I think, and lamb's ear right? I don't know. Anyway, because I thought it went well with the color of the vase, and same with this one. And on this one, there's like a little point around the vase, these little points. I put a rhinestone around each one, and then around in this spot all the way around, just to dress it up a little bit. And I think they turned out cute. You can kind of get a better idea if I show them to you this way. So yeah, there's our vases. There's this vase. And I think they turned out really good. They're cute. Cute little vases, right? All right, everybody. I really hope that you enjoyed today's video. I hope it gave you some inspiration. Hopefully you like some of the new Dianka Pours colors, new to me, that I got. And yeah, stay tuned for the pictures. And if you don't mind, I would love it if you would give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. It really means a lot to me. So thank you so much for your time. And check out the description box. I have a Dianka Pours discount code, so make sure to take advantage of that. And I have a bunch of other discount codes as well. My email is also listed there if you need to get a hold of me or reach out to me for a custom order or to purchase any of my demos. All right, everyone. I hope you have a wonderful day. We'll see you soon. Bye.
I wanted to know what it's like to drive down Sunset Boulevard with you. And I just want to take one more bite of everything and every avenue. Like cold drinks, summer nights. Let's get a little